What up, y'all? How's it going? BenDeen here, and today gonna be eating this Reuben sandwich, some fries. I got a little pickle here. They also threw in a couple pieces of looking like homemade bread, which I'll probably save those for later, to be honest. But I got this for about 18 bucks from a nice steakhouse here in Seoul, pretty famous spot. So, you know, that's looking like a steal for me because these are looking hearty. A lot of corned beef. I love corned beef. I gotta admit though, I don't know if I've ever ordered a Reuben sandwich at a restaurant or I've never made it homemade. I must have had a bite of one once or twice in my life, but I don't know. Whenever I go to a restaurant that's selling a Reuben, I always just end up ordering something else, I guess. So I'm looking forward to this because it's a classic sandwich. You know, you got the corned beef, you got the Swiss cheese, you got the sauerkraut, which might throw a lot of people off. And maybe some kind of Russian dressing, perhaps. Let me see if I can dissect this a little bit and see if I can show you what's inside. Starting with the bread. Now, usually this would be on rye bread, I believe, but this doesn't appear to be rye bread. Getting some sauerkraut falling at the bottom. Nice little toasted bread, though. And we have the cheese. I believe this is all the Swiss cheese on top. This is like kind of a fragile sandwich. I can't give you the best angles. Maybe I shouldn't have held it. Got some nice looking corned beef up in there. And then if you flip it over, then you see the sauerkraut on the bottom here, which a lot of it fell out. So I'm gonna try to put some of that back in there because, you know, it ain't a Reuben without the sauerkraut. Sauerkraut's another thing I just never really had in the house. Just never really messed with it too much. Pretty sure my pops likes it. But anyway, let's just go in for a bite of this. One more little view here. I've been sleeping. I have been sleeping hard on the Reuben, man. That brings a smile to my face, man. This is an excellent sandwich. I don't know what it is, but the corned beef, it's such a distinct flavor. Like I said, I love corned beef ever since I was a young lad. And the combination of that with the sauerkraut, it just melds, man. It melds. You can never go wrong putting cheese on pretty much any kind of sandwich, in my opinion. So the cheese, I mean, that's always going to be solid. The Russian dressing gives it another nice little kick, but honestly, it's all about the corned beef and the sauerkraut on this, in my opinion. And it's a killer combo. It's mighty fine. I've been sleeping. I feel like an idiot now. The corned beef in here is on point as well. The only thing I can complain about is the bread. I do love me some rye bread. You're like, man, you love rye bread, you love corned beef, and you don't really mess with Reubens. But yeah, I feel like rye bread would take it to that next level. I think there's just some kind of white bread or something. But it is really good bread. It is like homemade. I feel like, can't really talk right now. There's always something about a good dill pickle on the side of corned beef too. That's just an amazing combo. Fries are good as well. And again, with that extra bread thrown in from like a really kind of famous place here, that's not a bad price. I'm happy. Anyway, yeah, I am at my girl crib, SJ. Because I'm watching her cat. If there's any OGs still around, y'all know what's up. But I got Veggie right here, he's sleeping. He's sleeping on us. Cause she went to her, if you saw yesterday's video, she went to her hometown for the holiday. And you know, one good thing about cats is like if you go away for like, you know, a day, a couple days, give them a lot of food and water, they'll be fine. She's gone for, you know, a few days, so I figured I would just chill here for a while. I had to go to my house yesterday because I had to do some other stuff at my house. That's why I filmed there yesterday, but anyway, hopefully I can film, you know, a lot of you guys like veggie, or at least some of y'all OGs. Can't really see him too well. Veggie, hey, yo. But hopefully I can get a couple videos of veggie in it, with veggie in it. This is better than I remember. I remember taking a bite of one or two and like, yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I don't see what all the fuss is about, but now I do. Now I do. And the way you know, if you've ever been to like a, you know, a classic deli, maybe in New York City or something, you see the sandwiches with like, just loaded with only corned beef and then maybe a little mustard or something, which is, I love that too. But this is, I feel like this is even just, maybe even superior. Like, it just more flavor profiles. I think this, you know, I've always been an advocate of the straight up mound of corned beef with the mustard on rye with the pickle on the side, but this might have to take the cake for best, like, I don't know, corned sandwich. That is some good stuff. I swear, man, freaking cats, they're crazy. It's just a weird, why would there be an animal that just sleeps so much? Don't get me wrong, cats are a great animal, I love cats, but man, that is incredible how much they sleep. I swear, Veggie is only mobile for 20 minutes a day, tops. Probably more than me, to be honest, still, but it seems like 90% of the time he's asleep. Like, damn, what kind of life is that, man? Some of you guys might think it's a good life. I don't know. I always hear people like, oh, I love sleep so much. And I never fully quite understood that, to be honest with you. Like, oh, I love sleep. Personally, I love naps because it's like a more effective coffee, kind of, you know? It's like you're really tired, you could just chug some coffee and then be kind of wired, or you could take a nice refreshing little power nap, wake up, it's like it never happened, and then you have energy again. So I do like a power nap, I do like a nap, I'll tell you that, but like sleeping for like 12 hours straight or something, like, oh yeah, I want to sleep in till like dinner. I don't really get that one at all. That's like boring. And it's a waste of time. I don't know. I have like a love-hate thing with sleep. I do hear the older you get, the less you end up sleeping, and the less, maybe the older you get, you realize you ain't got much time left. You don't want to waste it sleeping no more. But yeah, I don't know. Sleep. Here's an interesting, would you rather never sleep again in your whole life? You're never sleepy, you just don't need to sleep, and you function perfectly fine for the rest of your life, or have nothing change. I feel like without sleeping, because we spend so much time sleeping, like a third of our lives about. I feel like not sleeping could lead to a lot more productivity, or the opposite of that. I mean, I guess you could just spiral into like a weird funk, but I don't know, like you could do so much more if you wanted to. But you might just go insane too. You know what I'm saying? Being on some Thomas Edison shit. That's a tough one. That is tough. Maybe I like sauerkraut more now because I'm used to eating like sour, like kimchi and kind of similar stuff. Maybe that's why I never really messed with Reubens in the past, and now I do. I don't know. It's possible. Definitely one of the best sandwiches I've had in a minute. It's mighty fine. Alright, y'all, that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching. Don't sleep on Reubens like I did. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.